Alright, I've made my first step in the new lands. Build and control a total of 3 exploration wonders. I get +1 influence on cultural buildings if I do that. Well, considering I just built a wonder and I'm building another one next turn, that's fine by me. Alright. I have improved 3T. I have unlocked Japan. China is pissed. Alright. So I have secured 3 luxury resources. Good start. 9 turns in. I'll take it. Hello? Double T resource.
Wow. What a big continent.
Well, let me see. Well, the continent's actually huge. If you go into your lens and hit continent, you've actually just kind of discovered it, so it's not even like colored yet.
Hmm.
You've got 2 resources. I would definitely start clearing out that area. Don't forget, once you could move civilian units over, you can use a packed commander and send them over there to get some military units over there if you need to. But you really only just need to take out the unit in the main one before you disperse it. But yeah, that looks like a prime location to plant a city.
Yeah. Or maybe one next to it. I'll look around a bit more.
Yeah, you look around a bit and see what you can get, but you're not going to get everything. But the whale over there is pretty good. So I see I'm befriending them. Demo card. I don't think there's any on the map. Oh, there's another... There is another, expansionist, but we haven't found him yet. Yeah, the only ones on the map that haven't been taken is the military one down below me, and you already got them. Okay, yeah. So everyone that every independent power that we've found has been starting to be befriended right now. And just as a heads up, I'm probably going to befriend the one to the north of where I just settled. We haven't officially found yet because that looks like I'm going to want to incorporate them into my empire.
Oh, okay.
That's not cheap either, but it's a nice, easier way to boost the numbers. You don't have to get a settler out there. You don't have to spend time taking them out. You can get their bonus. 4, 7, 11, 12. As your 8, 10. About the same, but I think you're just better. Yeah, I'm gonna hurt you. So also when you're placing buildings, the reason why you might not get as much production, so let's say for example, you see here I'm actually just going to gain food. That's because I'm replacing an improved mine that's already giving production. So I'm actually I'm basically just gaining food for a cost of production because of the way that works. So when it comes to warehouse buildings, you get the same amount of production regardless. Thing is, you just might be giving up production somewhere else. That's typically the reason why it is that way. Okay, you can go it there, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. I just made another city, so I'm a little bit... Okay, so you guys are like that. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going a little city heavier than I normally play. Just how it's turning out this game. So I actually have decent city locations. Careful with the happiness. Okay. I'm gonna lose this cog. Well, it doesn't look like there's much coastal on the other continent that we can't really forward settle, unfortunately. That'd be really nice. Tile becomes a fish resource. No, I'm not going to bother settling it. This is interesting. So I can get a cultural attribute point so long as I have the most influence per turn for 10 turns, but I don't think I have the most influence per turn. Okay, I barely do. So 10 turns of -2 production, science, and culture in all settlements. That's a very minor penalty. That's crazy. Let's try it. Take that hit. I don't think anything I can get is gonna get... Oh, there we go, dungeons. I can rush a dungeon if I stop winning.
I might actually be able to put two on this area.
Yes, if you wanted to fit 2, you could, but it might be, given how you have a limited settlement. Let's see, what's your settlement? You're at 4 of 8. Okay, you could afford it. If you wanted to, you could. You could just throw one where that scout is, or no, to the right of the scout. That way you could get access to the whales. The turtles is 2
And this
culture
one
on
too,
warehouse. I mean, if you really want the turtles, is the only other thing that you could get there that I feel would be worth it. You could, yeah, the turtles. The only thing the thing that's I think is worth it. So you could throw 2 down if you just want to have 2 generic towns, basically make one a main one and one a fishing. Otherwise, I don't particularly think it's worth it, to be honest. Minus 200 gold and minus 100 production for 4 turns. And I only get a galleon out of that? Absolutely not. Give me that influence. And that actually gets me enough to befriend these guys. Oh my god, they have 2 camel? Yeah, I'm gonna befriend them, and then after they become city-states, I'm probably gonna just immediately incorporate them. By then I should have enough influence to do that. Yep, I lost a cog. Ah, go figure he starts overtaking me. That's annoying. Oh well, I'll get some dungeons up here in a little bit, and I'll be able to take him over. Ooh, and it even has tea. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I actually have another city location above it, too, interestingly enough. Yeah, more than enough land up there. I go one up. Can't go there. Yeah. You have to be adjacent to it to disperse it, by the way. I don't know if you're just running away from the ships or what. That is one thing, is while you're out doing stuff like that, you should make sure that your units stay relatively high health, because if they spawn ships, they will suicide them in order to kill you. It's kind of gets annoying.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back at the lead-in influence again. Good. So that's only 6. Am I becoming friends with more than one economic? No. Yes, 2. So that's 4 what to do. Hmm. Oh, for Osane, you're actually losing to the north of Capula.
I know to French. I know. I'm aware.
So if you
Can
add
I
it,
just
that's
do this?
so yeah. So that adds 1 per turn. So it's going to be 3 per turn. So do the math. It's 32 divided by 3 is 10. So you need to add over 200 influence, and so you would need to do. It'll be I think 220 for the next one, or 240. So it's going to be 6 turns. And this will cut it down to, you might not get it. 3, so it's yeah, because if you knock down to 4 per turn, but you need to do that now, I don't think you'll have enough influence. So you can risk it and go for it and just do the next one in 4 or 5 turns and try to get it. but it's gonna be kind of real close. It might be a loss of influence. It's up to you.
Let's see, they'll be at an 8, and they're at...
Yeah, you just need to beat the final timer. You're gonna need to add more, do that more than once, unfortunately.
I don't think I can do it.
Okay.
Just a map.
Yeah, you're just gonna lose it. Yeah. So the reason why they're beating you is because they were allied with them last age, and they start out friendly, and whereas you were hostile. So they basically ignored the first check mark. Okay, my first treasure fleets are incoming. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Yes, very nice. You go ahead and bring over another settler so that you can potentially settle south or even further east.
Okay.
Just preemptively move them over and get them ready. Might as well move them both over since you know, don't do anything else.
Wait, can you only have one trade route per other civ?
Yes, but if you want to increase that, you go to them and talk to them and go increase trade relations.
Oh, okay. Sure. Let's see if would it be worth it for me to do that with that merchant.
And if you don't have anything else to do your influence with, per se, I'm still kind of just... Okay, so there are some bonuses for city states just to be aware of. If you incorporate, you lose the... So if there's bonuses like X amount per this type of city state you own. If you incorporate, you lose that count, but you keep the suzerainty bonus that you get. So it's a solid take. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we only know those ones. Just out of curiosity, can that cog, the middle cog of the line of 3, can he still move? Because if he can,
Yes.
you should
I'm gonna move him all
block.
closer.
Yeah, you should block that tile because then I think they can't spawn a naval unit. I'm not 100% on that because it might let them spawn it further away, but
Actually, just going and disperse it right now. I think.
now you can, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the disperse button on your lower ship. Yeah, that one. The X looking icon.
Hmm.
There you go.
Science. So where to? Problem here.
Yeah. Well, where I'm seeing is above the T, because that'll let you get the whales, which is a +5 production, and it'll become, I think it becomes +6 in the next age, so it's also a good next age one, and you're still in range of all of the treasure fleet resources. That's a solid treasure fleet resource city. I think my record was 7, and that was when I managed to sneak in last second into their oh my gosh. Yeah, city up here would be real good. I'm glad I changed my mind and sent them up there. I also have a 4-piece up here. Let's see. Here or here? Probably here. It's everything. I could be greedy.
Interesting. Only my army commander is losing health.
Yes. And be aware, if you go on land, you'll use up your movement. So if you want to keep him protected, unload first and then move up. So get one of your units on the ground where you plan on going and then move up. And then I'd heal up your boats, and then send one south and then one east. And I'd also move both your settlers over here as like a launching point for wherever the next cities are. You can move them over and have them start healing. So I would send one south to see what that landmass is below where you're settling eventually, but I'd heal up first. And move your settlers over. Honda done blew up. Some influence on cultural buildings, which will also help me get the other one. Nice.
The army commander has 2 movement, right?
What's that again?
The army commander movement?
He has 3 as a base, I'm pretty sure. Sure, and that, which is your quarter, science.
Actually, I do recover out of, so I don't need to move moments here.
What are you talking about?
My cogs?
Yes, they heal on coast.
Okay. I don't need to move them.
You don't need to move them, you can just heal them where they are. Sorry, you're right, that's different than the other civs. I didn't think of that. I didn't think to explain that. Yeah, one more up. I mean, it didn't really matter. One of those 2 tiles. Well, actually...
Out of movement? Whatever.
Yeah, because he was in the forest. So it is something to note that the lower one has closer access to the reefs, which is production. So they'll become, with the harbor, there'll be 3 production, so you'll gain a one. But you also gain the atoll over on the right, so it's about the same. It doesn't matter.
Here, one here, yeah. Well, actually, I'll get an additional one here.
Yeah, and you'll gain more access to more land. That might be a better pick, because that would actually...
If I do here...
You'll lose the whales.
I'll still get everything. Oh, this which one?
You'll lose the whales.
Oh, yeah. I think this one I do get... Oh, well, whatever.
Just move it back in a turn. It's not a big deal. It's not like you're rushing to beat them there.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm noticing she has a lot of units around us, but that might be because she's trying to send them to a place where she wants to settle a city, and because she's kind of trapped between everybody, there's not really much she can do in that regard, so I don't necessarily know it's aggressive. Plus, if it is, it's going to be an easy defense. That being said, you have like almost no units over in that one city.
Yeah, okay.
Because the main issue is going to be if she declares war, then I'm not going to be able to help much because of Napoleon.
Your 10 turns out. Let's hope they don't do anything stupid.
They're no longer aggressive with you, so you're fine.
Okay. So heavy archer is still the most powerful ranged infantry leader
Yes,
right now?
and then it becomes a crossbowman, and then it becomes a musketman or rifleman. Really don't need the food. Take the production and the science, actually. That'd be lovely.
The Serpent Mountain, is that like a national wonder?
No, it's a normal wonder. You build it.
Okay. All unique improvements.
Unique improvements
in
are
this,
improvements you get from independent powers. So you're basically only going to get 4 influence. I don't think it's worth it, honestly.
Well, there's nothing else I can do.
You can build military, you can build merchants.
Actually, I have these now. These now buildings. Put a wharf where the fishing quay is.
Okay, do you want, okay, I would, so you have a harbor there. Yeah, I'd put it there because you can build the, there's a production naval building. You can put 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'd put it there, and then you could put the harbor, not the harbor, but the shipyard to replace the, no, I would replace the lighthouse.
Oh, okay. I can get to that
With the
point, okay.
shipyard, not with that, with the wharf. That's fine. Interesting. You've got another bit of land to the east of that initial bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd go ahead and move both of your settlers over, and then have them both get on land and start healing, and you reach the other side of the continent. All right.
Cool. Yep. Okay. Nice.
I just realized that's interesting. So she's on the other continent. That makes sense, though, because it's usually a 5-3 split. It's too bad he wasn't teamed up with Ibn Batua, or however you say his name, because he lets you, like, trade maps. I'm actually doing that with him, so he might end up, like, seeing a bunch. Let's see, this does reveals the other leaders claim territory over time. Yeah. That'll be interesting. What I could do... Are you healing? I did have you healing. Okay, good. Send him north to see if... Ah, see, there we go. There's a bunch of his cities. In 2 turns, I'm gonna start incorporating them, and then I'm gonna be able to send you a bunch of endeavors. Because I'll probably have a bunch of experience points. Just want to make sure I didn't have to do that instantly.
Okay. Let's see. My cog can't enter a enemy.
No, but
Like-
you can ask for open borders.
Okay.
Just you can definitely afford it.
Wow. Hey, Mikhail really grabbed that after that many turns. Okay.
What?
There was a.
Oh, there was a thing there. You just were a turn late. Yeah, that's funny. So that's 3, 10, 30. That's the best.
It seems like an interesting area so far down here.
Yeah, I definitely put one down on the right, on that right little island mass.
This one.
Yeah.
For now, right now. Anyway.
Which, the left one, if you're not going to put anything to the left of it, and then otherwise put it to the right of it. Yeah, just heal up your settler and then send them down. Although, let's see, if you want that, it'd be 1 turn in the ocean, 2 turns in the ocean. Yeah, it's probably just better just to heal him just in case.
Oh, thank you. Oh, 2. So the Casa Consistorio and the Casa de Contracción,
Yes.
put those together?
Yes, on each other. That's
Okay.
so you see how it says Plaza Unique Quarter? So a quarter refers to 2 urban together that are of the same age or the same age or ageless and the current age. That makes a quarter. That's what a quarter is. It's a unique quarter because it specifically has those 2 buildings. So yeah, go ahead and plop those down. Only on the farm because you need the space for it. Yeah.
Yeah. The one I should do first?
Do you want gold or do you want culture? I think you'd want culture first, personally.
Yeah, yeah. Also must be built next to coast. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing about Spain's unique buildings is that they have to be built on coast. Then you go ahead and queue up the next one as well, just to make it simple.
Should I just do a specialist?
Are there any
Probably.
3 production tiles? I think there's 1. Or there's 4 production tiles. I would throw. What's your overall production per turn? Hover over one of them, it'll tell you.
Okay.
You're at 73. That's pretty good. Yeah, you can start throwing in specialists or throw down more production. Doesn't matter. Once you reach around the 75 mark, typically that's when you're like you can stop focusing on production. By then you'll usually have enough production for everything. Plus bonuses and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. What's the light blue here? I mean,
That's rough terrain. You can only move 1 at a time, so it's not a problem. But if you have ships that can move freely, if you hit that, then they will stop movement. It's like really low ground or really close, low shallow seas, basically. And you have to be careful maneuvering them, I think, is the idea.
okay.